In the headlines, a family fight gets out of hand. Now one man is charged and another is on the run. The verdict is in for our state budget, and job cuts gain the main focus. With Virtual Cool, you can earn your master's degree right here at home, and we're getting you ready for Rapids Jam 2011. These stories and more coming up on NewsBreak starting now. Hello and thanks for tuning in to WHIG-TV Newsbreak, your voice in the community. I'm Marie Torres. We'll get to our crime report in just a moment, but first, the verdict is in for our state budget, and job cuts gain the main focus. Despite a veto from North Carolina's Governor Bev Perdue shortly after midnight Wednesday, the State House voted 73-46 to override her decision. This was followed up by the Senate's 31-19 vote to override. The votes heavily led by the GOP legislature and added by 5 House Democrat votes approved the $19.7 billion budget. This is the first time North Carolina's budget has ever been vetoed, and it's the first time it's ever been overridden. Following the cuts are the axing out of about 18,000 teaching jobs. Already one of our sources, a teacher's assistant and who works with exceptional students, informed us that her job was cut just hours after the House's early morning vote. Immediately after the decision to override, Perdue responded in a statement saying, quote, "Tonight the Republican-controlled legislature turned its back on North Carolina's long-standing commitment to our people to provide quality schools, community colleges, and universities, all to save a penny," end quote. Several Democrats say they wanted to prevent a prolonged budget battle between Perdue and legislature that would lead to a government shutdown. We'll be keeping you posted on the latest backlashes and results of this new plan. Many are mourning the death of a teen who died in an early morning wreck in Edgecombe County this week. According to authorities, 17-year-old Camille Snyder of Greenville was by herself in an SUV when she turned in front of truck driver Charles Short Jr. of Delaware, who crashed into the girl's vehicle. The crash occurred around 1 a.m. on North Fountain Road near Pine Tops. Short was taken to Heritage Hospital in Tarboro and will not face any charges. State troopers say Snyder was wearing her seatbelt, but they believe alcohol may have been a factor in her wreck. In our crime report, a family gets out of hand, and now one man is charged and another is on the run. According to Rocky Mount Police Tuesday night at a home on the 1300 block of Windsong Way, a dispute arose between mother and son, 50-year-old Beverly Tyrell and 22-year-old Morgan Thomas Tyrell. Police say the son assaulted his mother. When her husband, 50-year-old McClearly Timmons, attempted to intervene, the young Tyrell also assaulted him. Then, to make matters worse, the husband assaulted the wife, causing the son to again hit him. After his treatment at the hospital, Timmons was charged with assault on a female and transported to the Nash County Jail under a 48-hour hold for domestic violence. Warrants were obtained on Morgan Tyrell for assault with a deadly weapon inflicting serious injury, but he had yet to be located at the time of this report. And an alleged peeping Tom has his day in court. Tuesday, 39-year-old Joseph Lee Nichols was scheduled to stand before a judge after he was accused of spying on a 24-year-old woman while at a home on Weaver Drive. It's alleged he was caught red-handed by a 61-year-old female resident who spotted him looking inside their window around 1 a.m. Monday morning. Police say a male resident chased Nichols to Westmount Drive. Shortly after, Nichols was taken into custody. He is now charged with possession of marijuana, first-degree trespassing, and misdemeanor secret peeping. In other news, with Virtual Cool, you can earn your master's degree right here at home. We stopped by the Gateway Technology Center on the campus of North Carolina Wesleyan College to learn more about the program that's networking area students and their professors. There, we even connected via satellite with Seymour Johnson Air Force Base to speak to John Scarcella, Fayetteville State University's interim director of off-campus programs.
With Fayetteville State University, I'm the interim director of off-campus programs, And Rocky Mount is one of our off-campus sites where we deliver the master's degree in business administration. And the way this works is the students there in Rocky Mount would dial into the classroom real-time, live, with the professor as they're teaching their class. And it allows the students to not have to physically go to main campus to participate in the class, because they can do it from right there. If they've got any questions, it says real time as you and I are speaking right now. They can just ask the professor a question and get their question answered. Any of the data that's coming through, normally with the life-size system there, it can zoom in and give it well enough resolution where the students can follow along on the TV system that you have there. However, we also broadcast that information so they can get it on the larger screen to your right there. I don't know if Jessica has that now.
I have it.
But yeah, then they could get the larger information there if it was hard to follow along. And anything the professor writes on the board, that comes real time into that screen. And what they can't see by this connection, they can see through the slides that are being presented on that projector through the computer. So it's we've been out there about a year and a half. It's a really good program. We've got about 14, 15 students involved in the program. And we have room for plenty more. And so I know the other students like to have other people to collaborate with and go over assignments with and work together with. So I hope more people will come out and join us to be part of our MBA program with Fayetteville State University.
Jessica Smith, University Program Specialist for FSU at the Gateway Technology Center, expressed the uniqueness of technology in higher education.
Technology is amazing. It is like the Jetsons. I mean, there's no other way to describe it, because the video conferencing technology we use, you can communicate live in real time with the professor and other students at the main campus and at our other satellite office at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. And if you have a question, you can stop and ask the professor the question. You're going to the same class we have on the main campus, but you don't have to drive 100 miles. And then anything that the professor has on his screen, his notes, his PowerPoint, comes through our projector screen. It's all real time. Whatever he's writing down, that's what you see. There's a little bit of a time delay, but not enough to make a difference. And then also, anything we do through this life-size system is recorded, and then later you can review that information. You'll never miss a class, even if you can't be here. Right now we're offering the Master's of Business Administration program. We offer 9 concentrations. We have marketing, management, accounting, finance, international business, general business, entrepreneurship, project management, and healthcare management. Healthcare management is really popular right now. There's 244,000 administrative positions in the healthcare industry, and that number is growing because the population is getting older. We're going to need more people to be the backup for the doctors and nurses, so a lot of people are really interested in that. Healthcare management and project management are both graduate certificate programs, so in addition to your MBA diploma, you'd also get a graduate certificate stating that you did complete this area of concentration. If you're interested, you can go to our website, which is www.uncfsu.edu/MBA, or just email me, Jessica Smith, at jsmit112@uncfsu.edu.
It really is an interesting program. Again, you can go to their website or email Jessica Smith to see how you can enroll for fall classes. When we return on today's news break, a local school system announces its new school superintendent, and you may want to get ready for the crowds to roll in. Rapids Jam 2011 begins today. These stories and more right after these words.
It's back for a limited time. Every Buick and GMC is now being offered at GM employee price to the general public. Plus, you can now get 0% financing for up to 72 months too. Where? Only at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount. But that's not all. At Davenport, you'll also get something that GM employees don't even get. A lifetime warranty. GM employee price, 0% financing, and a lifetime warranty. See if anybody beats that deal. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time, and it's only available at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount.
When it's happening to you, you'll hear from us. WHIG TV Newsbreak is reporting on the news, issues, and stories that matter to you. Call us at 252-885-1814. Email us at marie.whigtv@gmail.com or check us streaming live at whigtv.com. We're your voice, ready to bring you the news.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The Business Center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Bachavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Welcome back to WHIG TV Newsbreak. I'm Marie Torres. Nash Rocky Mount Schools has found a new person to lead the charge for education. Recently, the school's Board of Education appointed Dr. Anthony Jackson as its next superintendent of schools. Jackson, who is currently superintendent of the Henry County Public Schools in Collinsville, Virginia, has had an extensive career in education throughout North Carolina and Virginia. He received his undergraduate degree in teaching from East Carolina University in Greenville and began his teaching career in Wake County. Jackson also holds a Bachelor's of Science in Music Education from ECU, a Master's of Arts in Educational Leadership from North Carolina Central University in Durham, and a Doctorate of Education from Walden University in Minneapolis. Jackson says he is looking forward to getting out into the community to listen, learn, and to get to know the school system. Time is running out for those who need to apply for assistance, all those affected by April's deadly tornadoes. Next Monday, June 20th, is the last day to apply for help from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. In addition, it's also the deadline to apply for loans from the Small Business Administration. According to FEMA, more than $14.7 million in federal and state disaster assistance grants and loans are helping North Carolinians recover from the April 16th storms. Visit FEMA's website at www.disasterassistance.gov or call 1-800-621-FEMA to apply for assistance. Today begins the largest country shindig the area has ever seen. It was a ton of work to prepare for, but now all planning is finalized as 18 major headliners and their fans flood into Roanoke Rapids and surrounding areas for Rapids Jam 2011. Today we recap with our talk with President of Rapids Jam, Elizabeth Brenham.
Entertainment value. You're getting 3 full days of entertainment, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know, where can you go and get the likes of Willie Nelson, Darius Rucker, Sugarland, Lady Antebellum, Colt Ford, Jamie Johnson, Craig Morgan, you know, and many, many more, all in one weekend. It's going to be a wonderful, fun-filled festival-style atmosphere. It'll start early in the day and it'll carry on through the evening. And at the property, which we now refer to as the Festival Park at Carolina Crossroads, but in previous years, people have seen one-day shows. This is going to be where we open the area up for people to come in from all over the country and, you know, camp out with us and stay for 3 days, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you'll see tons of food vendors, and vendors will be in from all over the country, so we're really thrilled. Ticket sales have been phenomenal. You know, obviously every time there is an award ceremony or something, and we're so proud that a lot of our artists have done very well. You know, Lady Antebellum's showed well in all of the award shows leading into the first part of the year, as has Darius, as has Sugarland. So when we have an award show, you know, ticket sales always spike and they always increase. And I think during the month of May, everybody's busy making those last-minute plans. And it has been an education process, you know, a 3-day event. It's a whole lot for people to grasp at one time, but we are thrilled with ticket sales. For right around $100, you can come and if you shake it out between all the artists we have, you're averaging paying about $5 an artist for all weekend. So you can get a general admission ticket for $5 an artist. So we've tried to make it very affordable, you know, for people to come and bring their families. The concert that a lot of times you hear models of is Manhattan, Kansas, which is a festival site that's been in existence. It's now in its 16th year. That is very much modeled after what we're doing here at Rapids Jam. Their economic impact is $17 million, you know, on the front and back side and during the time of that festival each year. So that's huge and significant. Our hotels are very excited because they're sold out, and it's spilling over into all of the other surrounding communities as well. It's not too late to buy tickets because, as you can see, the property accommodates quite a large crowd. We do still have some camping sites that are still available, which are the primitive campsites. All of our powered campsites are sold out, and we do have a few platinum seats available, but they can go to www.rapidsjam.com and have all of their questions answered, or we are in the box office and you can get a live person. I always love a live person. From Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and that is 252-536-0275.
Says you'll also be able to purchase tickets at the gate. Festival Park at Carolina Crossroads is located off of Interstate 95 at exit 171 in Roanoke Rapids. Tonight's concert will feature Lee Bryce, Randy Hauser, Jamie Johnson, and Willie Nelson. After the break, it's sports and weather. Don't go anywhere.
It's back for a limited time. Every Buick and GMC is now being offered at GM employee price to the general public. Plus, you can now get 0% financing for up to 72 months too. Where? Only at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount. But that's not all. At Davenport, you'll also get something that GM employees don't even get. A lifetime warranty. GM employee price, 0% financing, and a lifetime warranty. See if anybody beats that deal. But hurry, this offer is for a limited time, and it's only available at Davenport Buick GMC in Rocky Mount.
We're your news team, bringing it home to you with meteorologist Fred Holdsworth, anchor Marie Torres, sports reporter Edward Green, and Matt Habit, our studio guy. WHIG TV Newsbreak, your voice in the community.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We're filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The Business Center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Thanks for staying with us. A quick reminder, Friday is our area's summer reading kickoff, and you are invited. Though the doors of Braswell Memorial Library will be closed to regular services, all the fun will be on their back lawn as they usher in the fun of summer and education. The kickoff will be from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. and will have activities for all ages, as well as a sign-up sheet for several programs going on at the library throughout the summer. Special guests like the Chick-fil-A cow will be there, along with special host Rocky the Reading Rabbit. Food, games, and music will also be on site. Again, this is for all ages. To learn more, you can visit the library's website at www.braswellmemoriallibrary.org, or you can call them at 252-442-1951. Now let's take a look at weather with WHIG TV meteorologist Fred Holdsworth. Fred?
Hello everyone, time to take a look at the weather, and it's been a nice couple of days. The air conditioner hadn't had to run as hard as it has been running, but get it ready because the heat is coming back, and coming back with a vengeance starting tomorrow, as we will be right back up in those mid and upper 90s for the next several days. But we will have a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and let's take a look at our forecast map and we'll see how that's shaping up. Two areas of possible severe weather. One is from Pennsylvania all the way south into southern South Carolina, and that's covering our area, eastern and central North Carolina, most of Virginia, West Virginia, western Pennsylvania, and eastern Ohio. This area is going to be under the gun today for severe thunderstorms. Another area out here in the Midwest, from the Texas Panhandle northward into South Dakota and southeastward into Missouri, large area out here. This is associated with this warm front as it moves to the north, touching off strong thunderstorms in this area. This area is in connection with a cold front that is going to move into western North Carolina and then stall over central North Carolina, possibly for the next couple of days into the weekend, and this could give us a chance of showers and thunderstorms. The eastward movement of this front is being blocked by the Bermuda High sitting off the coast of North Carolina. High pressure also over the Gulf is going to push some moist air into this region, and as it meets this cold front, we could see rain and thunderstorms all through the Gulf region. This rain and thunderstorm activity will extend all the way up to the Canadian border. Now, an area of flash flooding, and something they really don't need in North Dakota, in western North Dakota, flash flooding is possible in this area outlined in red. Quite a few areas of rain over the United States today, from Washington all the way down to the Gulf Coast, and then back up, all the way back up to New England. This area in here, Minnesota, northern Illinois, and eastern Iowa, they will remain dry today, and that's just about it as far as the dry weather is concerned. Well, let's take a look now at our forecast, and we'll see what we can expect for today. Chance of mainly afternoon showers and thunderstorms with a high of 84. South wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms with a low of 66. South wind at 8. Friday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 94. Southwest wind at 7. Friday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 66. Southwest wind at 6. Saturday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, 95 degrees for the high, west wind at 8 miles per hour. Saturday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms once again with a low of 70. On Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms with that high temperature back up to 95 degrees. For Sunday night, cloudy with a low of 70, and Monday, chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 96 and a low of 71 on Monday night. Our high temperature yesterday, 82. Our low this morning was 66. The record high for this date, 98 degrees. That was back in 1989. And the record low, 52, back in 1955. And neither one of those records are in danger today. Our average rainfall for the month of June, 3.95 inches. So far, we've had 1.20. And that's a look at your Rocky Mount weather. Now back to you.
Thank you, Fred. And with us now to talk sports is Edward Green. Tell us what's the latest, Edward.
Well, Marie, we had another great championship crown last night as the Boston Bruins defeated the Vancouver Canucks in a Game 7 for the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. So congratulations to Boston and their new championship. It's been so long since they've had to go without one, since the Red Sox and the Celtics been winning them all in the 2000s. So, but congratulations to Boston and another great season for Vancouver as well. So we're going to get to some baseball right now, though. Well, every NCAA championship is special, of course, but this one will have a little extra meaning as the College World Series has itself a new home. Now, it's still in the same town of Omaha, Nebraska, but the new TD Ameritrade Park has a few advantages over the former home, Rosenblatt Stadium. And while many great memories were made there, with the caliber of teams in this series, the new park looks like it will quickly build up a treasure chest of its own. Dave Roberts of KMTV Action 3 News in Omaha took a tour of the new stadium as construction was finishing up before the series.
From the outside, TD Ameritrade Park looks completely finished, but once you get inside, you'll realize it's still a construction site. Welcome to one of the dugouts that's about twice as big as the ones that were at Rosenblatt. It's the best seat in the house if you're a player hoping to be the next College World Series champion. TD Ameritrade Park is equipped to hold 4 teams at the same time, so that means there's 4 locker rooms, and with those locker rooms, each team gets their own batting tunnel. Here we have wood lockers, carpet on the floors, everything to remind these college players that they're playing at the highest level. One of the things you'll notice right away is the new scoreboard, 34 by 55 feet, all in glorious high definition. This is one of the most distinctive features at TD Ameritrade Park, the open concourses. They talked about it for years. You'll remember at Rosenblatt when you were trying to go get concessions, you were down pretty much underneath the stadium in a basement. Well, not here. If you need that hot dog, you're not going to miss any of the action out on the field. Well, if you're a big guy like me, one thing you'll notice is that the seats are a little bit bigger than those at Rosenblatt Stadium. Not just here behind home plate, but throughout the entire facility. Well, I found what has to be my favorite seat in the stadium, the club bar. Anyone who owns a suite here at the stadium will get access to this area for any event held here.
Again, that was Dave Roberts of KMTV Omaha with that report. So here is the opening round schedule. The College World Series starting this Saturday. At 2 p.m., 2 teams that are on fire meet as Vanderbilt takes on North Carolina. Both teams are hot, but this will be Vanderbilt's first ever trip, while the Tar Heels are making their 5th trip in 6 years. The nightcap features 2 teams at 7 that were pushed to a 3rd game in their respective super regionals, Texas and Florida. The Gators averaged over 7 runs per game in their super, while Texas gave up only 2 per game. Moving on to Sunday at 2 with a pair of teams that have had dramatic walk-off wins this season. California's came in the regional against Baylor to advance to the Super Regionals, where it took care of Dallas Baptist, while overall #1 seed Virginia was down to its final strike in the Super Regional against UC Irvine before a walk and 3 hits, played at a pair, and brought the Cavaliers back to Omaha for the 2nd time in 3 seasons. And the final opening round game should be interesting at 7. Texas A&M looked very dominant at times while defeating the #5 overall seed Florida State in Tallahassee, while the South Carolina Gamecocks are looking to repeat as champions, but struggled at times early in the Super Regional against Connecticut. It will be interesting to see if the Aggies take more advantage of a slow Gamecocks start. Now, this is a double elimination pool play setting with the winner of each bracket playing a best 2 out of 3 for the championship. And wrapping up here, we shift to American Legion ball, where Rocky Mount has continued its win streak, running it up to 6 games with another Mercy Rule win, this time Wednesday in Wilson, 12-2. Rocky Mount was tied for the division lead with Wilson, so a big win there to remain perfect at 4-0 in division play. Rocky Mount next takes the field today at 7 at Mount Olive College to play Wayne County. And also want to mention Saturday, Rocky Mount will play a doubleheader at home at Nash Central starting at 5 against Edenton. And now those games are free fans, so if you want to check it out, and you can plan your schedule so that you're watching, whether it's on TV or at the field, baseball all day long. All
right, well, great. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Edward.
Maria.
That's all for us here today on NewsBreak. Join us next week for more news that's impacting our community. For WHIG TV, I'm Marie Torres. We'll see you next time.